Hi. Even the smallest organization-wide changes, like a minor change in policy or a new eligibility criteria for a product, are extremely hard to implement. This is especially harder if you have a very huge field force. In the past, people have resorted to sending trainers to train field agents across geography, or by the use of materials like brochures, pamphlets. Well, this has been extremely resource intensive and expensive, leading to a slow and gradual turnaround with virtually zero feedback for senior management. In this demo, we're going to show you how all of this is about to change. Today we'll create a simple module that explains the new RBI regulations based on Maligram report. Your field agents can access the content on their devices even when they are offline and during their free time. We've written a title and a short description of the module. The editor that you see over here is called a WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get editor. We can compile text and images as content, and the way it renders over here is the way it's going to render on the field agent's device as well. To this slide, I can add images. So there we have. Maybe I'll add a few more. Now since I can't see all of them in this small window, I'm going to go to the full screen mode, right? And I'm going to just slightly reduce the screen size. So we can very easily resize images as well through this editor, and when we're done, we can just say save. You can see that it updates the thumbnail. By clicking on a slide, we can see the content of that slide. Now clearly we don't need this dummy slide, so I'm going to edit it and delete it from this. Now this particular, so let's just save this quickly. This particular slide looks like it could be the title slide. So I'm going to drag and drop it to the front. So we've reordered the slides, and I'm going to save it again. Now that we're done with this module, we'll quickly add a test to this module. As you can see, I've already added 4 questions to this. The first 3 are single select, that is, they have only one right answer, whereas the 4th one can have multiple right answers, and the field agents need to get all the answers 1, 2 and 4 in this case to get full marks. Right? We can edit a question by simply clicking on it. I can even substitute it based from the library by pulling out another kind of question. In this case, I'm not going to do that. And I can add options and delete, and this is fairly straightforward and extremely intuitive screen. When we're done, we can just simply say done. We'll get a screen saying that we've updated the test module. Now we're in a position to publish this to our entire field force. Just by clicking this one button, I can publish this module to the entire field force. If I'm interested in seeing the kind of results that we're getting in the interim, the kind of response, I can click on the results thing. Now, I'm going to show you the results link for another module called remittance. This is showing you the number of attempts per day, the time distribution, on an average who's taken how much time, and the score distribution. This provides you quick feedback in terms of how people are faring on the test that you have set up. Now we're going to show you how this test renders on the device as well. Right, so this is the e-learning module. We're going to click to see what packages are there for us, and it shows up there are new RBI regulations. I'm going to click that to download it. Right, I've downloaded it, and I'm going to click it to unzip it, and here it's showing me the first slide. Okay, and this is the next slide where it's telling me about that rural households should have a maximum annual income of 60,000 versus the urban household should have a maximum income of 1,20,000 annual income. The interest cap should be about 26%. In the first cycle, customers can take only 35,000 rupees, and in subsequent cycles they can only take 50,000 rupees, and the total borrowing cannot exceed 50,000 rupees. The repayments can be weekly, fortnightly or monthly. And now we come to the test. where we are being asked a few questions. I'm going to very quickly try my level best in answering this particular test. And you can see this is a multi-select option, and I say I'm done. Oh well, I didn't do too well. I got 0 on 4. Now we're going to come back and see how these results show up to my supervisor. My supervisor gets to see the following screen. He can see all the field agents who have answered training modules. He can see the time that the field agents have taken and the scores that they have achieved. He could even sort this on the basis of modules, or on the basis of field agents, or on the basis of time and score. In this demo, we had posted this score. So we're going to look at the answers that I had posted as well. You can very quickly see the questions and the answers. This helps my supervisor realize where I lack or where I score above the others, and thus can help in an extremely effective, actionable refresher training if required. We hope you found this useful and informative, and we'll be really keen on understanding how we can further customize this to meet your organization's needs. Thank you.